Yo, today I'm gonna be talking about every level that I've showcased, cause I'm really tired and there's nothing else to really post, so why not just talk about that? Alright. Ranging from my oldest channel to my recent channel, the more recent showcase. Um, so the first showcase, we're not gonna do playing my old levels. We're not gonna do that. First showcase we're gonna talk about. You have to actually go to my recent channel for that. Um, so I have to go to Lost Old. This is technically the oldest like thing. The wrong thing again, bro. Alright, so Lost Old is technically one of the oldest things. 800 views too, bro. Like shit. This hit 340 finally. I'm really tired. I'm sorry, guys, but so the backstory behind this, I was like, let me make a slaughterhouse like level, but it's like grief. It's gonna be extended, and yeah, cause grief is like an extended version of like the original slaughterhouse, not the actual like slaughterhouse. So I was gonna make that, but like different gameplay and like just obviously like more consistency in straight fly. As you can see, now we can go on to the other level. I'm not showing you guys the full level. No. These effort. Alright, so now we go to Lost Old. Lost Old. Wait, no, not Lost Old. Lost by These effort. A forgotten level made. Well, I was recording this on OBS at the time, but like we don't talk about it. But if I remember correctly, I wanted to make something kind of like Solar Flare, like the wave part. So I was playing a Solar Flare. I was playing shitty Solar Flare actually, and Solar and wait, oh fuck, come on, I stuttered. So I was like, as some of you know, Solar Flare is one of my favorite like fucking nine circles levels. So yeah, obviously had to like fucking make a wave part like that. And who the fuck DM'd me? Alright, we're back. My friend just DM'd me a little bit. But fuck. Alright. So I made part of it like solar flare and then part of it like slaughterhouse. And I added more ball too, so like that's one thing that's like majorly different. Although I did not decorate my shit, so yeah, don't even worry. Next video. Do I have to talk about? I don't think I have to talk about these two things, although I will talk about this. Um, okay, so this one, first off, I was like making it a decorated level, and as you already know, I'm not that good at decorating, so of course it doesn't look as good. But yeah, at least I tried. I tried to decorate, and like it was supposed to be more, but fucking yeah. This I might have to talk about this one. So, first off, this was made in like December, I'm pretty sure. Oh, it was made in November. I wanted it to be finished like, I wanted it to be like, cause like, okay, I'm stuttering now. I wanted it to be like finished like in freaking January or February, sometime of like 2026, cause it was nearing the end of 2025. So like yeah, Hello BPM 2025 was like released on Advanced Environment, so I'm like, yeah, sure, why the fuck not? And I'm gonna just do something like that. Yeah. So RNG Tartarus, I was watching a Howdy video, like Howdy like doing like RNG EXO. Don't even ask how I found that out. Like there's a bunch of wave swaggers. But like it was like Howdy was like remaking like EXO for RNG. And I'm like, I want to do something like that as well. And then like, yeah, that's how this was made. I can't remember what else I have to say about it. And but like, yeah, definitely shout out to Howdy for like the RNG Tartarus, bro. If he was planning on doing that, then get stolen from Loki. I hate being tired, bro. like yeah, that's why this is made, and yeah, really enjoyed making it. I was gonna like actually turn this into a video and like put the showcase after, but like I got really bored. I'm like, yeah, I couldn't like do it for multiple days because like I was fucking in school, so like yeah, I had minimal time. The hardest UFO spam. But like yeah, element R101. Now this I kind of stole a thumbnail for element 111 RG because I didn't want to make one, but this it was kind of like sorry, I burped. It was kind of like, oh, what can I make us like element 111 RG? And this is like the first thing that came to mind. Although I should have put M. M would have been a better letter, low key. But like I made this cause, well, I was interested in like element 111 RG or old levels and stuff at that time. So I was watching RU videos. I'm actually in the RU Discord, so yeah. Um, but yeah, that's why this was made. I was interested in RU levels and like yeah. Now we move on to the old nerf version of Astral Calamity. One of my first videos, like at least like 300 views. This is not my first video to 100 views. I don't know why that was the first one. But this was my first to 300. So first off, this one's actually has a deep backstory. Well, not really, but it has a deep backstory. Basically, I was making it on mobile first off, and I was like, I want to make an extreme demon that's like not impossible, because every extreme demon that I make somehow turns out to be impossible. And like I was making it because fucking like I was really like, well, I actually have no idea. I was making it with this song because I really liked this song. And what else? There's something else, and I got a DM. I'll check it real quick. All right. But I was making it cause like, yeah, I like the song, and like I wanted to make like a demon that was list worthy. Yeah, that's why it's called the old nerfed version. Cause like originally the title is like list worthy, so I'm like, why not try to make a list worthy level? And I keep getting DMs, but I'll check it after the video. I was trying to make like a list worthy level, and I'm like, yeah, let's just like make this, but like with the song that I like. So like this is like one of the songs that I came up with. I'm like, yeah. That's how this was made, kind of. But yeah, that ending jump was inspired by Erebus, obviously. And we have Wavu, which, yeah, it's just a wave challenge that I made. So, yeah. Moving on to the where do we go? Yeah, here, the Frostbite Unfound videos, and also let me. All right, this is the first preview actually. So this was just me like showcasing that I needed like decorators for the level. Yeah, I was explaining why I needed the decorators. 'Cause, like it's just a layout. Obviously this is like the new version, and well, I didn't really like it. No, I did like it. Fuck. I didn't like it because it was like really easy. So it's buffed, obviously. I can't stop buffing this level. So like yeah. I mean, I look you have GD open right now. I can show you guys the little buffed version. That's the Calamity. Why is it grayed out? Oh, this is the other version. Alright. Yeah, this is the one that was actually decorated. Although no one else decided to decorate the levels, so like, what else am I supposed to do? But yeah, this is a lot of stuff that was buffed. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, yeah. There's a lot of stuff that was buffed, and like, obviously we gotta like can't buff the UFO part because it's the hardest part in the. It's one of the hardest parts in the level, bro. And then like, yeah, there's more. This ship was buffed. I don't know. Well, he nerfed this. Yeah, he nerfed that, and I'm like, yeah. But yeah, that's literally all. Like, it was like made because I wanted to remake the original level, like, but like actually just like different, and like coming from a different guy as well, because like I wanted to like fucking do a different level. I'm like, yeah. So coming from a different guy, I got 41 views. Had a Discord server that it's fucking gone, but who cares? Yeah, no one goes on my Discord channels. No one really talks on my Discord. So like, yeah, they have to wait till I'm on the Discord to talk, bro. Like, that's the only thing that I'm gonna say. But yeah, moving on to the next showcase, which we have to go. Wait, so this was 4 months ago. We have to go up till 1 month. Okay, all right. Anyway, lost the time. Ignore the laggy preview, but like, yeah, lost the time. It was like fucking definitely. Well, if like I go back to the original level on fucking GD, obviously. Gone from time. And got Onion Paradox. Where the fuck is it? Lost the time. Yeah, got a thumbnail too. So inspired by Checkmate, the one that was previewed 5 years ago. Editor put it on screen. Bubawamba. Acropolis, because of that one wave, because of the wave at the beginning. Cold Sweat, because of wave at the end. Athanatos, because of that one UFO part at the pre-drop, and then Stalemate Redux for some parts. I think it was also like the Acropolis waves kind of thingy. But like, yeah, sorry for the end in advance. And people actually said it was like really good, except for the spam at the end, which yeah, I also agree. But like, fucking. Yeah. Alright, then we have Abyss of Inferno, which we're not going to do that yet. This was supposed to be previewed before. Like, because, like, I was supposed to, like, it was supposed to be previewed with, like, before I, like, was even supposed to, like, post Abyss of Inferno. It was going to be, like, a video where, like, I was showing, like, the full showcase of, like, the buffed version of Astral Calamity. And, like, I was supposed to like fucking not supposed to. I was supposed to like showcase like Lost of Time in there as well, and Monochrome, but like Monochrome's macro didn't fucking record, so like yeah, had to like improvise and like just show Lost of Time on its own, and like yeah, Monochrome got showcased after, so like yeah, we can't even get mad because it's showcased, and it's the hardest level I've ever made. Cause well, Bubawamba really has an influence on you. Also, like, there were multiple impossible jumps I tried to get people to do, but like, no, they're actually just legit impossible. So like, I couldn't do that. Abyss of Inferno now. Don't worry about the text, cause I was probably gonna leave after that. All right. So this is kind of. Hold on. Where does it start? All right, there we go. Abyss of Inferno was kind of like split personality kind of shit. I was gonna make it like Flame Wall originally, but like I decided to make it more like Avernus. I'm like, hey, why not just do both? So I did both Flame Wall and Avernus kind of, and like yeah, we have like the simple wave part. It's like this is actually one of my easier extremes that I've made. Other than that part, then like yeah, it's one of my easier extremes. And yeah. If I took the time out of my day to like beat it, I probably could. And then we got the spam, obviously. But like, yeah, I probably could beat this level if I actually took my time. And like, yeah, this is actually one of my easier ones. I went to make like an easy extreme that I could verify. Obviously didn't, so yeah. It's open verification like there, and like yeah, I wanted to do like a grief ending with this. Yeah, the grief ending. And yeah, it turned out really well. And then like yeah, video announcements. So that's some Abyss of Inferno, and like yeah, now we go to Unnamed Paradox. Why did I? Okay. But like yeah, this is obviously easy. It's concept to grasp. This was like the 1 hour collab that I was doing. Although that's supposed to be top secret. No one's probably doing it, so like yeah. So like if I like just go into like the well actually I can. Oh shit. I can. I actually can. So if I go into like the actual level, we turn on show hitboxes. That's going from yeah, right here. People did not. I don't know if people actually liked it or not, but yeah. Load. We got unseen. No, unnamed. Alright. It's what the fuck. All right. Got loaded out. Show hitboxes and not trail. All right. So this is supposed to be like a level where like you can't see, but there's more going on under the surface, like one of those hitbox levels. I was making that. It was kind of like Manix, if you're like being honest, cause like Manix is fucking evil. So like yeah, not the creator, like the level that Kermel made. This is supposed to be like that kind of level where it was like it's more under the surface of the level. You just have to like remember. So it was a memory level kind of. And yeah, it was just for like the 1 hour collab I was gonna do, but like no one's interested, so yeah, can never host a collab like on the final hours of, well, not my final hours, and like the final, like not the final month, Jesus Christ, in like part of the final months of my creating career. But like yeah, I was gonna like do that, like yeah, so I just made this. I'm probably not gonna do it myself. He's like, well, I might actually, but I might actually have to. And also, it's just slow paced. That's one thing I wanted to do. We have a frame perfect. I don't know about that. But yeah, the Clubstep Monster, obviously. And yeah, that's what that is. And yeah, I'll just stay on my account just in case I have to like fucking do any other macro thingies. What's after Unnamed Paradox? Gone from Time. So this, yeah, the viewer goal was like hit 300 because I've hit like 300 before, and I believed, and like no, it was only 64. Oh shit. But like yeah, we did not hit the viewer goal. Yeah. Alright, so Gone from Time. I had to burp. So Gone from Time. It's kind of like I wanted to make something like Relic, but like it's like it's a wait. What did I just say? What? So I was gonna make it like Relic originally, and then I'm like, why not make it like Generation Zero? Make it like kind of old, and then like the name would stick out like fucking. Oh, it's like Lost to Time, but actually gone. It's like Forgotten Level, like Gone from Time. Like, yeah, that would be good. So that's why I made this, the sequel of both Lost and Generation Zero. Not Lost, Lost to Time and Generation Zero. Yeah. Also, this has a verifier, and I gotta check this DM. Let me explain the bullshit that this guy like put in this level. So it's just themed around like I think like late 1.5, mid 1.6, I think. I don't know, whatever update Electroman Adventures was on or something. Like so that update never had J blocks. So this was a micro click. The verifier of the level put a micro click in the level. Not a micro click. He put a J block in the level, which it wasn't supposed to have any like J blocks or shit. Like it was supposed to be like fucking like themed around that time and era. So like yeah, it doesn't have those type of blocks from modern day. And also, that's actually an easy jump that he nerfed. I don't know why he nerfed. He nerfed it. I don't know why. But like yeah, fucking that was like he added that J block, and I'm like, I'm pissed now, cause like it's themed around that time and day, so like it's not supposed to have a J blocker shit. Also, I'm getting DMs. All right, after Gone from Time, it's Madness, and like yeah. Oh, what did I just do? Alright, this one. Don't even ask me why I put this at the beginning. And like yeah. So first off, this is supposed to be a Grief like. That's why the beginning is so similar to Grief. And that was this part was originally a Grief copy paste. So like yeah, that's funny. Yeah, Cuber, which yeah, I want to make like the most dual heavy extreme demon that I've made. Which yeah, I wanted people to hate me, so don't even think about like doing something weird. Also, I don't even know what happened with that spam. Probably nerf that if you're verifying it. Actually, let me check this game. Alright, let me turn this music on. I'm only recording for 28 minutes. Well, actually, not bad. Alright. But yeah, I was like fucking games also, and like I was fucking like, oh, I'll make a dual heavy extreme demon. That is like really hard and like kind of like so like yeah, cause like one thing that came to mind was like Checkmate, and also like Grief. But like Checkmate is because of one part you'll see later on, which I don't know if I'm gonna show it, but yeah. It's kind of like a dual heavy extreme demon that I made. I wanted to make. Like, I wanted to use this song, but like until I found this Nog, bro, like it was actually like pretty good. Also, I was like, there were like a few other versions that were going around. Like fucking my friend, the verifier of Gone from Time, Vexo, yeah, he wanted to like change the beginning wave to like this part that I remade. Like yeah, so he technically contributed with the ending part, and like I extended it a little bit. Yeah. All right, so this is like the Checkmate part. If you like ever watched like the showcase, yeah, like you have the Arcturus wave. So this was also inspired by Arcturus, and like yeah. Honestly, I really like this level, and I like how it turned out, and. Now, I was also watching Naruto while making this ending, and yeah, that's one thing, and that's one thing I'll never forget. So yeah, that's the dubs. That's dubs, definitely. So yeah, that's that. And then let me check these DMs real quick, and I'll be right back. What's after Madness? What's after Madness? Nothing really. So Madness was like my last showcase. I thought I showcased one more thing. I might just do this one as a joke. But no, that's not a showcase. It was just me being a joker. But like yeah. That's all my levels that I've showcased. So thank you very much for watching. Hold on, let me actually do a good outro. Thanks for watching. So don't try this alone because that's gross. Okay? Bye.